to kind of set the scene for you. We're expecting this thing to, charge through the Caribbean Sea, possibly then move into the Gulf of America.
Medium chance to develop in the coming days. Odds are 40% in the next 2 days, as well as the next 7 days.
Welcome back to the Carry Handle podcast. With me, as always, is Kevin. How are you, Kevin?
I am mentally and physically well.
Mentally and physically well. Wow, it's a very all-encompassing wellness check. Well, real quick, before we get the channel... Nope. Before we get too far into this podcast, and I make another phallic joke...
Bryce made a boo-boo. Now he has to fix it.
Boo-boo. So we're going to get the friends of the channel mentioned up top. I'm going to try and see how often I can actually remember to do this. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm obviously going to thank my beautiful wife. I can't fucking talk. I'm obviously going to thank my beautiful wife, Hannah, up top. Thank you so much for being the backbone and scheduling this here in Malarkey. I'd also like to switch up the order of events here. I'd like to thank 19 Charlie Tactical, Mike from 19 Charlie Tactical, for offering a 10% off discount code. 19 Charlie Tactical is go to Mike for gunsmithing, Kydex holsters, thousands of dropship parts, accessory tools, firearms, and so much more. AKs, roller lock guns, parts kits, weird obscure SIG parts builds. He's your man. He's the man with the plan. If you fuck something up, I'm sure he could fix it, and I'm sure he's loving them. Telling you that. 10% off the Carry Handle 10. We don't get any kickbacks. We just love him. He's actually the one that put this read together for me. I kept fucking it up. Hammy 3D prints, thousands of products for firearm storage, other fun stuff, gun displays, mag wells, scope, kill flashes, all kinds of shit. The Carry Handle, or I'm sorry, it's just Carry Handle 10 or the Carry Handle Gang or whatever permeation you want to use. It's a 10% off, no kickbacks. We love them too. Last but not least, Eastern Shore Sling Company, actually our first discount code. So the OG handmade rifle slings, custom sewing, and dog leashes too. It's the, I think it's just the Carry Handle.
Yeah.
10% off. Got to show the Maryland boys some love. So, getting into the episode, this is part 4 of our countdown to SHOT Show.
Yeah.
We were starting to have a conversation, and then we realized we should probably just hit record. So, Kevin and I were lamenting, or maybe not lamenting. We were looking at the newly released items for SHOT Show.
Don't say it yet. Do the correction from the last episode you were going to do.
Yes, I feel like a goober. I kind of glossed over the Night Force new scope line from Night Force, and I was like, oh, it's just the NX8. That is incorrect. It's actually a different family of scopes altogether called an NX6. So it's got different magnification ranges. Yeah, so, yep, that's pretty much...
We love you, Night Force. We're just idiots.
Yeah. I do feel, I think they're an Australian company, ironically. I don't really know how that makes it ironic. Either way.
Wait, they're down under?
Down under. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Okay, so we were talking about some of the new items from the releases of the Shoddy Shows this day of our Lord, the 15th of January. My brain is melting. And I was showing Kevin the Magpul 990, which, if you're not aware, is the 990 is Berettas, Jesus Christ, Mossberg's most up-to-date semi-automatic shotgun, 12-gauge defensive-esque shotgun. And Kevin and I were Kevin was making a point that they don't seem to be coming out with a ton of defensive pump-action shotguns.
I mean, aside from PSA's, 570?
Well, I'll believe it when I see it. But also, by the way, they're releasing a semi-auto version, allegedly, of that as well.
The shade you cast.
Well, no, it's just I understand production woes and teething
now
for tooling up completely different
all
guns.
These words to cover up this said shade.
It is a little shade because they definitely killed out the Lancet, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's ammo prices." It's like, okay. But yeah, so
How that's crazy. A gun company saying ammo price. It's not their wheelhouse.
I mean, clearly not. That's why AAC ammo closed. That was bad. That was really bad. I'm
My
sorry.
God, we love
Yeah,
you,
that was
PSA.
that was bad. We do, but it's also fun to make fun of people. Uh, so yeah, I mean, I'd have to agree. I think we're seeing more semi-automatic shotguns because I mean, they're probably a little easier to run. They have a little less recoil.
They
Uh,
are, but I don't know. I like the feel of a pump,
yeah, that's fine. But
like
I mean,
tactile.
if we're talking about a scary situation and you need a shotgun and you need more than one shell, and you don't want to have to worry about short
That's
stroking
just
or
silly.
less recoil.
According to people that are in the know, you only need two, and I'll leave
What?
it at that. You only need two shells.
Oh, yes, Mr.
Yeah,
Biden.
yeah.
You're
You
right.
just why do you say why do you? I set things
People
up for
in
you
the
not to
know.
say it, and then you
You
say it
only
anyway.
need an over under. Yeah, so I mean, there semi-automatic shotguns before were more of a boutique thing. At least when I was younger, it was there
Yeah,
was
that's what.
it
Yeah,
was
exactly.
you
Like
had to send out
the
your
pump was
1100 and
the pump
hopefully
was
the gunsmith you chose was competent and could get it to run.
great. And then the
So
pump shotguns, the Maverick 88s, the 590 A1s, those were like the working man's everyday, honey, grab the shotgun. And then, like you said,
right,
the semi-autos are more of like the competition or like the boutique or even
hunting.
the hunting,
Yeah,
the
because I mean,
military, like more high end,
well,
higher
even in the
end.
military, it was. I mean, it was Benelli's. It was the Benelli M4, and then I mean, it wasn't until recently we had a more civilian focused shotgun brand, which was like the 1301s,
Right.
and I mean that's really where you started seeing people go, okay, so semi-auto shotguns can actually run with the big boys, which is to say the dedicated pumps. Now, with that being said, you still get action rods break on pump action shotguns. If you're actually training with these things, they do break. Things break. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But
When, yeah,
if
exactly.
your operational envelope is such that you can fire thousands of shells without a problem, that's a more defensively minded item than something like the earlier 940s and some of the earlier semi-automatic shotgun, even to include the 1100, which I mean for a while was kind of what you were stuck with, unless you wanted a Spaz, which is gross, a Franke, which is
What? Why are
also
you hating
gross
on the spas?
because they're gross. Uh, and
They're
then M4s,
iconic.
I mean, if you wanted the whatever military adjacent thing. I mean, hell, Benelli just updated the Benelli M4 after decades of keeping it at exactly the same. So, I mean, it has
Well,
eventually gotten updated.
you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, son.
I think those people are stupid.
Well,
Because
they're
if
the
that
same
were
people
true,
that
then we'd still be rolling with Model Ts because they are, in effect, not broken and they still got you from A to B.
yeah, that's exactly we should go back to Model Ts, I agree.
Absolutely. People, you know what's funny? There's still crash statistics from back in the day when cars are going 10 miles an hour. There are still fatalities. I think that's hilarious.
Dear
Although it was a more
heavens,
novel concept, but
the brake line has jabbered loose, good sir. Oh no! You're crashing your automobile into me!
I
Ugh.
like seeing all the crazy inventions to catch pedestrians because they're like cattle. Like they can't quite understand. They can't just walk in front of things. It's like
I've hit
but
that
I'm sorry.
Irishman.
I
Oh
don't know what
well.
the fuck I'm talking about. But the semi-auto shotguns.
Yeah.
So aside, what would make you want to get into a semi-auto?
Funny enough, looking at this Mossberg 990, like it seems really
Kevin's a Mossberg boy. He's a
well.
cultured man.
It looks good,
Yeah,
and
it
it
does.
looks like they're building on proven ideas,
So
and the
if it
price point
works,
is.
if it
I have
works,
faith. I have
okay.
faith.
So assuming because then the last couple semi-auto Mossbergs were supposed to be okay at the very least. These I'll have to say look way more feature rich than even the A300. Now the A300 comes in under these, but it comes with, I mean, the A300 Patrol, Ultima Patrol more specifically, comes in under these, but it doesn't have the furniture. It can't take Mossberg 500, the SGA stocks, which is kind of a
Right.
big bummer because if you understand or if you look up how the 9 or the 30 Jesus the 300 works, it actually has effectively an op rod that goes into, or not an op rod, but it's like an old school like FAL or SA58 where there's a recoil system in the stock. So
Mm.
unlike the 1301s, you can't just take it off and then put on an adapter for like an SGA or something. So it's not as plug and play. I know
And
Chisel has some stocks for them, but something just fucks pretty hard about the SGA stock.
well, I have an SGA stock on my 590, and I absolutely love it because,
It's great. Yeah.
as
It's
the last episode we've talked about, I have a massive penis and tiny hands.
I said you had a weird looking penis, sir. I listened to it again.
No,
Uh,
no, no.
So the other thing about this that is, I think, a little or maybe overlooked, sorry, under considered overlooked, is this handguard goes all the way up onto the barrel. And while that may seem goofy at first, uh, those barrels, if you actually run semi-autos for any length of them fuckers get hot, like real hot. And I have burn marks on my A300 barrel from where I try to like grip it. It's
And
it's kind of like
grip it
shooting an AK.
and burn. You just
Yes,
burn.
there's a rust spot with a fingerprint like almost permanently on my barrel.
Oh, so you have a permanent fingerprint on your barrel in case you ever lose it. Perfect.
Effectively, yes. So, I'll just give that to the ATF when I get another SBR or something. But so I like it has M-lock, it has texturing that looks half decent. It looks like it has a sling mount on the handguard.
I'm excited to put my hands on it.
Dude, honestly, if I were to do it again, I mean, it has an enlarged charging handle. It has a safety where I think objectively the Mossberg safeties are the place to put the safeties on the shotguns.
Well,
And I'm pretty
it's
sure these have
intuitive.
mounting. I think
It's
these
an
have
intu
mounting
it's an
plates.
intuitive safety because when you're gripping the shotgun, you just click it, boop, on your
Yep.
thumb, and you're ready to go.
Yep.
It's
They're
not like
QD. Okay.
this.
So
It's
it
not
has
this like
QD.
cheap cross safety on the trigger.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't like cross safeties very well, or very much. It has integrated QD cups. I mean,
Yeah,
this
and
thing.
and they're marketing it for what, around 1,300, so it's gonna
Yeah, I
come
don't.
in at probably about $1,000.
Maybe like 11. But yeah, I mean,
11.
okay. So the regular 940 Pro is 1190, and it has the same handguard. I do quite like this handguard. Yeah, it wraps over that. Man, that is. High vis follower. It's optics ready from the factory. The rear side is an optics plate. Dude, this thing is.
Ooh, well, I already know an optic I can put
And
on there.
and
You
it
know what?
has additional adapter plates for RMR, Doctor, and Leupold.
Well, do you know what
Dude,
optic? You know what optic we can put on there?
huh?
You know what optic?
No,
It's
I
the
don't.
whole post office, baby.
What
The
the? Oh,
hollow sun, the hollow
the Ames
sun, the
macro.
Ames macro.
Jesus, yeah, that thing is pretty fucking crazy.
But I think it would look good. Honestly, I think it would look proper on a night on this.
This is. I
No?
haven't been
What do you
excited about a
think?
Mossberg except for that one contract breacher shotgun they released, the MagFed breacher shotgun, which I thought was pretty sick. Oh, you know what? I think we were talking about this the other day where you were like, "Oh, weren't you recommending a MagFed shotgun?" And I was like, "I don't think I did." But I think what you were talking about is I was excited about that weird,
Oh, the breacher. Okay.
yeah, which they're not
Yeah.
releasing, which is bummer.
But they're giving us this instead.
Eh, yeah, it's
Maybe
true. And they're
maybe I can this can be my first SPS.
Yeah, there's an NFA option as well. So it's a
I can pop my cherry.
14.75. I mean, dude, this thing's pretty sick. If it works, this is very interesting to me. By man, I wouldn't necessarily want to get rid of a shotgun or my A300 because shotguns aren't like rifles or handguns to me. They're not mechanical marvels with which I'm just playing with. I mean, my A300,
But
I
that's not
did
true.
some practicing
You wore
and
out the didn't you wear out
yeah,
the dummy rounds?
yeah, I did. But it's not it's it's kind of like my 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 Glock 48. They're just kind of there. They're actual tools where I'm like, "Yep, I patterned it. It has a dot. It's zeroed. All right. We're done."
So you don't oogle over shotguns as you would say an AK
Not
or
really. And well, and then on top of that, there's not many places to shoot them because a lot of places
I
don't want you
know.
shooting shotguns.
It's because people are dumb and they blow away targets
Yeah.
and
Yeah. And
and
and I if if there was a dedicated place for us to do shoot steel and stuff like that, it'd be one thing, but I
skeet.
don't know.
We could just shoot skeet with auto
That's not really a
shotguns.
skeet gun though. Skeet guns are like longer barrels. They
It's
pattern
an
a little bit better.
it's an auto shotgun. It'll work.
Also, I suck at shooting skeet, although I would like to figure that out, but I think maybe we should focus on the focus
Focus.
focus on uh our bolt guns quest for the year. We need to
Yes,
stay
yes.
true. We got to stay true, man.
Well, we also need viewers and or listeners to offer us ranges across America.
Offer them up like your firstborn. It's like prima noctis
I
except
mean,
for
yeah, I mean,
shooting.
think about think about where can we go within a weekend? Like Georgia, Alabama,
I mean,
maybe Texas. That'd be like a
that's
4 day.
not really a weekend trip. I mean, we definitely have people that we should be meeting, but I think they're in opposite sides. I gotta check. But there's definitely people that wanna we are obligated to see if we are in Texas. So friends of the channel, not people that I'm selling Kevin into slave labor.
We're looking at you, Mike.
We also have a Leo buddy that wants to go shooting with us. So we got people we gotta go say hi to because they're awesome and they're friends of the channel. Um,
Absolutely. What else? All right. What else is new in the world and the shot of thy show?
talked a lot about shotguns. Huh,
Yeah, shotguns are
interesting.
cool.
Shotguns are cool. I don't dislike shotguns. I quite like shotguns. However, I don't know why they just never are a priority of mine. I genuinely
I
have, and in
mean,
fact, I don't even have a light on my A300. I feel
I'm
bad
sorry.
about
What?
that. Yeah, I think so. What I'm probably going to end up doing is getting the labyrinth heat shield from Langdon, or I'm just going to wait for Eridus to come out with their handguard and heat shield because I don't like having to shoot my gun only a couple times and waiting for it to cool down. Like it's really annoying. I
Mm,
like being able to wrap my finger around the top and
and
so I
not
can
burn it off
and
immediately.
not burn it off. So I'm kind of just waiting. And then also mounting a light to my A300, as Kevin can attest, is fucking stupid. It is
But
so
yeah,
dumb.
you're having a real bitch fit trying to do that.
I'm sure it's not as bad. Like I can, well, that was weird. That was a serious accent I got going there.
Yeah, it is.
I can bite the bullet and get like the GG and G stuff, but their stuff has always kind of struck me of it's like of dubious quality. I'm not saying it's
Uh,
not good, but I'm also saying it's not good enough for me to want to buy and risk. So I'm kind of I know Eridus has a and here's the other thing. I don't want to throw money after bad. So I secretly want to see if these 990s
I
work.
mean, I mean, 100-mile-an-hour tape gets you a long way.
For what? Oh, for
Putting a
not
light
on a
on.
shotgun, it doesn't.
You haven't even tried.
Kevin, 12 gauge kills all.
Why don't you just try?
I
Okay,
think you
just
got
because.
what through like 2 or 3 rounds before it
No,
killed
no,
your
no.
piece of shit airsoft mount.
I got through more rounds than you thought I would. It was 10.
You got through
Magnum
10. Well,
slugs.
that is actually pretty good. Although it did exactly what I told you it was going to do.
Well, maybe that may be true, but I got through more than one round. So
That is true.
I
I
still
I
won the
did say it'd be
fictional
like 1
bet,
to 3 rounds and it would just disintegrate.
and I really just sent it
God bless
out of
he
spite.
will send it.
I did like
Also,
shooting all the monarch shells too when I was out there. The
dude,
laser
Academy
deer.
has no reason to have as good a ammo as they do. That it's not right. It's not fair. I don't like
Moderately
it.
well priced and it
Yeah.
runs.
Well, I mean, we were talking about it the other day, but when you factor in shipping, it's you basically break even. Just, I mean, you might as well just go to Academy.
Most of the time, yeah. I mean, you can buy stuff online for quote cheaper, but once it ships to you and taxes and the wait time,
Yeah, you might as well just go to
uh,
Academy.
I'm an impulsive buyer. I mean, I don't like to wait
I
for
am as
stuff.
well. Yeah.
I mean,
Now, if I'm buying in bulk, that, however, is a different story.
yeah, I don't have the money to do that anymore. I used to.
Well, I don't have the storage. That it comes down to storage for me. I used to, as you well know, when you're a single man, you have a spare
Well,
bedroom. It's an ammo room.
I remember my first apartment, my rent was $550 and
God
it was
bless.
yeah, it was like dirt cheap. So like I was literally just I would buy cases. I'd be at the range like down to like near the bottom of an ammo can. I'd get on my phone and just order another one. This way,
Ugh.
whatever. I'm like, it'll come when it comes. And then, like, I just have boxes sitting in front of my house and just be ammo.
Now, part of this is both Kevin and I are impulsive, and we also understand if we planned a little bit better and maybe we're a little bit more forward thinking, this wouldn't be an issue.
No.
But we don't do that.
I don't
So we're
want to
going to
be
complain
forward
about our
thinking.
circumstance
Yes.
and make excuses.
Yes.
But I want everybody before they furiously send me a message about how stupid we are. We already know. We know how stupid we are.
I was unaware about. Oh wait, I should put a hydrometer in my ammo room too.
But yeah, it's not a bad idea.
I bought a
Also,
I bought a 6-pack, and I can tell you the percentage and temperature of all parts of my apartment. Like
you
a
need to stick
crazy
one down
person.
in your pants, see how musty it is. There it is.
85% humidity.
It's
I've already done
22
that.
minutes.
I've already
Of
done that.
fucking course you have. God bless you, sir.
You don't check the moisture content of your testicles?
No, I already have a kid. It's not really that important.
You have
Oh,
one
wow.
kid, and that's it. You're just calling it like, okay, one kid.
Hey, so these NX6s are under 2K.
Well, there you go. That's very compelling.
I do want an LPVO.
Yeah. Under 2K is really good. Ooh, because we're going to be doing the bolt gun.
Not for an LPV. I don't want an
Why
LPVO
can
for
I
a
not
fucking
put
bolt gun.
mismatching items on things? Why must I put my
Oh,
Legos
here's a
together
2 to
the way you
12.
want me to?
Okay. So I do want. Oh wow, they are all 1900. No, wait, no. Okay, so the 4 to 24 is $2,000. The NX8, the 3 to 18, which is a magnification range I quite like, by the way. I think it's a 30 mil tube though. Ugh, MOA, gross, icky.
You don't like minute of angle?
I like tenths because I'm
Do you
stupid.
hate math, sir?
That's literally the only reason. People are like, "Oh, mills are better." It's like, I mean, I think it's just because the math is easier. It's literally the only reason I like it. I'm not a tactical Timmy. I can't claim to be like, well, it's this and it's just
Yeah,
easy
you gotta
math.
do the math on the fly with a TI-84.
It's easy math for me. Yeah. Okay. So the Mill XT. Oh, I actually do know that reticle. 1900. Oh. 3 to 18.
Are you erect?
No, I'm not erect, but See, my thing though is I really want. How much is the 2 to 20? It's NX8 2 because that's basically NX. It's F1
Price is Googling.
LXT.
Do 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 do. Do do do
Let
do
me
do
see if
do.
I can find one of these.
Ba 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 da ba ba ba. I'm gonna do this until Bryce is done Googling. Do 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 do. Ba.
Thanks.
I'm
2 to
feeling the
20.
dead space so Bryce doesn't lose his
Oh,
mind. Da, da, da. Oh,
oh, okay.
what is it?
They're like 22 to 23, so it's not that big a difference. So for another 400.
You say that like it's like
I
another
know,
400.
that's a lot of money. It's a
That
lot of money.
that's like a day's wages for
No,
some
you're not
people.
wrong. However, I really want one. I really want a 2 to 20. I wonder if
Jesus.
Expert Voice any better? See if I can see how much I can wrangle one on Expert Voice for.
Oh, you're going down the rabbit hole of scopes.
Well, yeah, I mean, I figure so I have an Arkin now because I wanted to dip my feet into
Oh, yeah, that's
just
right.
magnified optics. And I mean, their
Is that
marketing's a little scummy. I
is
don't
that the
like
one on
that.
is that the one on the Bergara?
Yes, it is. Yeah,
Okay.
it's I think it's also a 3 to 18. I seem to really like that magnification rate. I like
I
a
mean
mid power.
for where we live and the distances that we would be able to shoot, I feel like 3 to 18 is that's kind of like the money.
I mean, even competition shooters, for the most part, say most of the time are not magging out all the way. Typically, you're at 10 or 15, and then you don't. Because, I mean, everything gets, for lack of a better term, magnified, which is to say, like your breathing and your movements. So when you're in all the
Mhm.
way past zeroing, I mean, I can even mirror that. Like even at 18 power, it's like I back that bitch down. Like I don't need it that much.
So
Now, granted,
s-
that's at like 300 yards, so it's like
right. So when you're in all the way you're breathing heavy.
I'm usually I got some elevated heart rate potential.
Very good. Interesting.
God damn it. Okay. All right. Focusing. Shut the fuck up. Uh the NX8, so I can get my grubby little mitts on one for 18. With a trimmer 3, which is an immediately more expensive reticle. So if I go to like a more standard, like if I went to a Mill XT, it's 15.
It's not bad.
However,
Oh.
if the NX8 is 15, what is the
Uh
NX6? Probably cheaper.
well, you said it was 19, right? Across the board
Yeah,
or
well,
no?
19 on the market, but if I do the discount thing, I get 30% off.
Oh.
Oh,
And they might actually hand out discount codes to people there
where?
at the SHOT Show.
I don't need a discount code. That doesn't make any sense. Why would I need a discount code?
Why not?
Well, I already have 30% off when
Tell them
they're
you'll
in stock.
tell them you'll dance for one. Ooh, I'll dance for
That's
one.
maybe they'll give us one to leave. They'll be like, "Oh my god, please go away.
Yeah.
Please stop
If
what
we
you're
give you one of
doing.
these, will you quietly please leave?
Please stop."
Okay, I'll pull up my pants. Thank
Yeah,
you,
so
sir.
if these are ever in stock, I can get one for like 15. I don't know.
Damn you, fiat currency and your grip on them, my soul. Damn you.
It's so accurate. What's another scope? Maybe I just need to focus on scopes
Oh
instead of
God.
guns. I should
No,
probably do that.
no, Jesus.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna do the bolt gun thing, I mean, we covered the spectrum today. We went from bolt guns to shotgun or shotguns to bolt guns again.
I just want to
I think
get
it's kind of funny.
I just want to get the 990 and put slugs in it and just try and mortar them and to see how far I can mortar them.
Like fucking artillery. It's like coming in hot, boys. Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm sure they'd be real thrilled at the local gun range if they
Yeah,
saw
right.
annually my shotgun at 30 degrees. Like, no, it's fine. I'm actually trying to shoot out to 1,000. It's fine.
No, it's chill. It's fine.
Look
Don't
at the
worry
math
about it.
chart. Look at my math chart on my napkin I drew with my
Ooh.
pencil. It's fine.
Here's one for 18 used. What reticle is this? Tell me what oh, it's the F2. I think that's MOA.
Just learn math, Bryce. It's not hard.
Yeah, but a lot of other people I
Learn
follow just use mills. And a lot of other shooters use
hashtag learn
mills.
math. That's gonna be my new
Oh,
hashtag.
no. The F2 is... Oh, it's not a Christmas tree. I'm dumb. I want a Christmas tree because I want a dumb guy optic.
Because you like Christmas or because you like simplicity?
So if you don't know what a Christmas tree reticle is, basically instead of just like a standard crosshair with mill hashes all over it, which is kind of what the little baby crosses are. For those that don't know, it's literally a reticle that looks like a Christmas tree, and the idea is that if you send around and you can spot your miss, typically it'll fall in that Christmas tree, so you can readily adjust to that impact. In execution, I'm not sure how important that is necessarily versus
It's pretty
just shooting correctly, but I mean, that's if you can spot your impacts.
I don't have very much experience with real life shooting, but I have played video games or mill semi, and I have used Christmas trees. I have used scopes of that nature, and it's nice to be able to.
I think I'm not saying it's necessary, or it's required, but it seems to be a nice to have where it's just like, you might as well. if you can, you might as well. So.
Yeah, agreed.
Kind of think I want a Night Force. Now I'll have to convince Hannah I need a nice Night Force scope.
Jesus. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a whole episode one of these times about just Hannah going through the budgetary items, and just...
Hey man, it's at least a write-off now.
And just
at the very least.
And we're just trying our best to get her not to cuss.
Fuck, we gotta do taxes. We gotta, when you get back here, or when you get down here, we have to go over the expenses. I just thought of that. We'll talk about that off air, but that's cool.
Well,
that's a fun place to be.
Lucky for me, I listened the first time and made an Excel sheet.
I know, Kevin's awesome. Kevin's fucking awesome.
And I've uploaded my receipts.
Ooh,
again,
very good.
I listened the first time around. The producer told me to do that.
Yeah, I got to do that. So, man, these really are relaxed episodes. We're talking about taxes.
Yep, this is your PSA. Your taxes. Also, I want to throw an Easter egg in for the one person that will not listen to this. Hi, Miriam. I wasn't kidding about saying this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hi, Miriam.
Yay!
You have an old lady's name.
Don't say that. You're gonna get me killed.
I hope this is like a supervisor or something. That would be really funny. All right, guys. Well, sorry for this weird episode. Not as many dick jokes. My bad. A lot of accent popping. Don't know what the fuck's going on. I must be tired. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you don't have any coffee when you're walks.
I don't sound like that.
Why you don't sound like that?
I'm not from the Northeast. I'm from the Mideast.
Wait, what?
I'm Middle Eastern.
Wait. You're not from the North? Maryland is quite essentially near the
No, it's literally south of the Mason-Dixon. What are you talking about?
Well, that fictional line that was...
It's fictitious, but okay.
Fictional?
Nope. Fictitious.
All right, roll the outro.
All right,
see you guys tomorrow.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Very cool. You should like and subscribe.
On Facebook and Instagram.
And Twitter and Spotify. You should listen there too. If you
aren't they listening to this on Spotify right now?
Well, they could be, but there's also YouTube podcasts, so all of the places.
We always forget where we post this stuff.
We don't know where this is. Thank you for listening wherever you're listening to, but you should also like the other places that we are. And
Who
then
are we and what the hell are we doing here?
yeah, I don't know how we got here. So thank you for letting us talk directly into your ear holes.
Right to the brain.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Adios.